Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Browse News broadcast. According to a report by GG Press, Abelardo de la Espriella, a right-wing candidate in Colombia's presidential runoff election, has secured a definitive victory. Local media outlets reported the projection on June 21, following the crucial vote. This development marks a significant political shift for the South American nation. According to LBC, a 32-year-old Syrian man has been arrested on suspicion of manslaughter after a woman died aboard a small migrant boat crossing the English Channel to the United Kingdom. The woman was found unresponsive on the boat on Saturday. Despite receiving medical treatment, she was confirmed dead at Dover's Western Docks in Kent. Police are working to identify her and notify her family, while the suspect remains in custody. The Home Office stated that this tragedy underscores the extreme dangers associated with small boat crossings. Recently, migration figures have risen, with 710 people crossing the channel on a single day, marking a record high for 2026. In response, Prime Minister Keir Starmer announced that French riot police, equipped with drones and helicopters, are active on northern beaches to intercept smugglers and illegal crossings. This is part of a bilateral agreement under which the UK will pay France up to 662 million trabi over 5 years to support beach patrols. According to RNZ, health experts are warning that the New Zealand government's rejection of the latest amendments to the World Health Organization's TBA and international health regulations risks undermining health security in the Pacific. Under the direction of Foreign Affairs Minister Winston Peters, who went against official advice, New Zealand became one of only a handful of nations to reject the updates. Professor Robin Davies of the Australian National University stated that these amendments were specifically designed to support small Pacific administrations in managing cross-border health emergencies. Leading public health advocate Sir Colin Tukuitonga described New Zealand's stance as misguided and reckless, noting that prominent figures opposing the WHO can fuel dangerous anti-vaccine sentiments, as previously seen during a deadly measles outbreak in Samoa. While Minister Peters' office maintained the decision was necessary to protect national sovereignty, health experts and regional officials argue that the WHO regulations pose no threat to domestic decision-making. Fiji's Assistant Health Minister. According to a report by the Liberty Times, Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has reaffirmed his commitment to maintaining an Israeli military presence in southern Lebanon. Netanyahu stated that Israeli forces would remain in the security zone for as long as necessary to ensure the safety of northern residents and the entire nation. He further pledged to prevent Iran from obtaining nuclear weapons under his leadership, asserting that preventing such an outcome remains a primary goal of the conflict. Conversely, Naim Qassem, the leader of the Lebanese militant group Hezbollah, has firmly rejected the establishment of any Israeli security zone. In a televised address, Qassem stated that a continued Israeli presence on Lebanese soil is unacceptable, emphasizing that his group, alongside the National Army, is responsible for maintaining sovereignty. He declared that Israel is an aggressor and must withdraw immediately. The statements highlight the persistent tension and opposing objectives between the two sides regarding the ongoing conflict in the region. According to a report by the Epoch Times, major South Korean semiconductor manufacturers, including Samsung Electronics and SK Hynix, are distributing massive performance-based bonuses to their employees, prompting a warning from the country's central bank. The Bank of Korea reported that while inflation was primarily driven by geopolitical tensions in the Middle East pushing energy prices higher, there is an increasing risk of demand-side inflationary pressure. The central bank highlighted that the exceptionally large bonuses paid to IT and chip workers could trigger broader wage growth across other sectors. It currently forecasts the inflation rate to reach 2.7% in 2026, exceeding its 2% target. Reports indicate that under recent agreements, SK Hynix and Samsung will distribute over 10% of their semiconductor operating profits as bonuses. An average memory chip worker could receive hundreds of thousands of dollars in bonuses alone. This sudden wealth has already stimulated local economies, particularly in Gyeonggi Province where the manufacturing bases are located. Department stores in the area have recorded surging sales of luxury goods, jewelry, and watches, raising concerns that the consumption spike could further fuel inflation. That's all for this video. Thank you for watching. See you in the next video.